Well, I'm joined with Dr. Malloy of Smile Galaxy Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics in South Oklahoma City. And thank you so much for being with us today on Oklahoma Live. And I tell you what, you walk into his office, it is absolutely stunning. It's a must-see. It's called Smile Galaxy for a reason. A lot of some themes throughout the office here. But we're here to talk about preventative care, because if you want to keep your medical bills down, Dr. Malloy, you have to be preventative at home as well, and that's easy to do when it comes to dentistry.
That's exactly right. One of the things that we strive to provide is excellent preventive care for young patients, and that means starting with dental visits as early as 1 year old, talking about things like tooth development, appropriate diets, brushing, all of the things that we as adults do, but that we need to know a little bit about when we have children.
All right, well, this is a fun place to get all that education. Now, speaking of fun, Halloween candy is just around the corner. But if a mom had to go through and sort out that stash of what to keep and what to lose, what should they do? Now, let's start with those candies that you should toss.
First off, anything that's very sticky. We don't like those. They stick in the grooves of the teeth. They stick in between the teeth. So Tootsie Rolls, Laffy Taffies, Skittles, Starburst, those kinds of things. Get rid of those right off the bat. Things that we do like or that are less damaging to the teeth would be things like chocolate, Hershey bars, that sort of thing, chocolate-covered nuts, chocolate-covered raisins, of course, that kind of thing. Anything that when they eat it, it clears their mouth and is pretty well gone in a short period of time.
All right, so some helpful tips. Now, listen, you'll want to stay tuned to KSBI's Oklahoma Live. We'll be joined with Dr. Malloy once more because there's a great program out there called the Buyback Program. We'll hear about that later in the show. Back to you guys in the studio. Well, we're back at Smile Galaxy in South Oklahoma City, joined with Dr. Malloy. Thanks again for your time. I want to talk to Dr. Malloy about this incredible program that his office offers, and that is the Buyback Program. Tell us about it.
Well, every year for the last 4 years, we've partnered with a group called the Blue Star Mothers. It's a group that supports troops that are overseas by sending care packages. Now, what we do is we buy candy from children who have gone trick-or-treating and maybe have too much or more than they need, as their parents would say. And so they can bring their candy in. We'll pay them $1 a pound for the candy, and then we donate it to the Blue Star Mothers, and they package it with other items and send it to troops that are overseas.
So get this straight, moms out there. Basically, you don't have to be a client of Smile Galaxy. You come into this office on November 4th or 5th. Take your candy up to the counter, and they will literally give you $1 per pound. Now, it's up to 5 pounds. They had to cap it, I'm sure. But, again, your child will walk away with cash money in their hand. And I also saw some great door prizes that they can be entered into as well to win just by bringing in their candy.
That's right. They can sign up while they're here selling their candy to us. There's different prizes that have been donated by area businesses, and we'll have drawings for those after the buyback is over. So either a Monday or Tuesday afternoon of next week, 3:30 to 6, I believe it is. Bring your candy in. We'll buy it from your kids. They can get signed up for the door prizes, and you won't have to worry about them eating all that candy and getting cavities.
Speaking of all that candy, again, Dr. Malloy touched on it earlier, but it is going to a great cause in Blue Star Mothers. It's an organization, of course, that helps out our troops serving us overseas. And I tell you what, when you walk into the office to buy or to give this candy for some cash, I tell you what, you're going to be so impressed with the facilities. Dr. Malloy's wife and a great architectural firm actually developed this dentist office here in South Oklahoma City. It is quite impressive indeed. So, Dr. Malloy, thank you for your time today. Smile Galaxy dentist office in South Oklahoma City. They also specialize in pediatric orthodontics as well. And again, thank you for your time, and be sure to check out their website for great details on the buyback program this Halloween.